Hi there. I wanted to share something that God's been speaking to me about out of Romans 12, where it talks about our bodies being a living sacrifice and about transforming our minds, renewing our minds with God's truth. Lately in my own life, I know that when my physical things in my physical body are out of control, for me it's eating too much sugar, that sugar addiction. When that's out of control, that other things are also out of control in my life, including my emotions, my words, my thoughts, and of course all of that leads to actions. And so God really spoke to me the last few weeks, and I felt that I needed to fast sugar so that I could bring my flesh into submission, my body into submission, and that other things would follow, like my spirit man, my thought life. And I'm telling you, it did. What a difference it made when I gave up sugar, and then I was focused on my mind, my thoughts, what I was thinking. And when I wanted to say things that would hurt or things that were negative, even things that were true but didn't need to be said, in the sense of, around the home and just things, easy to nag. The Lord had me saying, "The Lord bless you and keep you and make his face shine upon you." And so every time I would have a negative thought, or every time I would want to say something that was, maybe lashing back because I felt hurt or upset, I would say, "The Lord bless you and keep you and make his face shine upon you." And just that small act of transforming my mind and transforming my words made such a big difference. I have experienced a lot of breakthrough in the last few weeks by doing this. And it all started with bringing my flesh into submission, saying no to the things that I wanted to feed myself with. Because for me, I eat my emotions, right? Like when I'm stressed, when I'm overwhelmed, when I'm upset, I eat my emotions, and it's usually sugar. And so when I got that under control, I found that my tongue was getting under control also. Of course, it takes effort, it takes work, but I saw a huge benefit from it. And I listened to a message that talked about the transforming of our minds. And so I've been really being diligent about where my mind is going, where my thoughts are going. And this isn't new stuff, but all of us have layers, right? We all have layers of different things that we're dealing with. And sometimes we need to be reminded of these simple things, like renewing our minds, renewing our tongue, because Proverbs says that from the words that we speak, we prosper. Okay? I'm not talking about prosperity gospel here. I'm talking about we eat the fruit of our tongues. So if we're speaking negative things, that's what we're going to reap. If we're speaking positive things, that is going to manifest in our lives. And so our words matter, our thoughts matter. And like I said, this is not new teaching. I'm just sharing with you what God has been speaking to me about getting my flesh into submission so that my spirit is also in submission to him and his word and his truth and who he is, so that the good things that he has for me and my family and our lives can be seen. And also for the fruit of my life, so that the fruit of my life is sweet and not bitter and not angry and not vindictive or hurtful, right? So it's also about the fruit of my life growing more sweet as I bring those things into submission in my own heart and life. So I want to share that with you. I hope it's an encouragement to you, a reminder for you, and maybe you'll join me in this little fast of physical and spiritual and mental and what's coming out of me, because Jesus said it's not what goes in us that defiles us, but what comes out of us that defiles us. So what are you speaking, and how can we grow together? God bless you.